The title makes me sound horrible, but hear me out. My sister is severely autistic. She requires attention almost 24/7 and cannot be left alone. She is nonverbal and cannot take care of herself at all. Despite the fact that she is only 12, she is extremely destructive and violent and destroys anything she gets her hands on. I hate her. That should be wrong to say, but it doesn't feel like it. I was only 6 years old when she was born, and since then I've never solely had my parents' attention. Even since I can remember, the world has revolved around her. I was moved out of my room into the basement at 7 because she needed to be in the room next to my parents. Okay. All of my toys as a child were destroyed by her, and my parents simply ignored me when I complained. Even when I was 14 and she destroyed a Mac my school gave me, I was in the wrong.
Pause. Do any of you guys have an autistic family member? Long ad dono. Bro, it's not a fucking dono. I haven't lived with one, but Jordan's brother has severe autism. He's a little older than us. And, like, that shit tough. I'm not gonna lie, that shit tough. But we made that motherfucker work, you know what I'm saying? He, him. That boy Justin, he, him.
Along with this, I am expected to take care of her and drop everything I do for her. I can never make plans with friend because my parents expect me to be there if they need me to take care of her. Even when I do somehow get time to myself, I am required to leave if they need me. If I do not, then I am punished. The recent example of this is when I went to see the new Spider-Man movie, and was grounded because I turned my phone off in the theater. It seems as if I am nothing more than a slave to them, and anything involving her simply overshadows me. This last week I was chosen to give a speech at a school event. I was so excited, and my parents promised to be there, but they never showed and claimed it was because of my sister. Anytime anything like this happens for me, they are too busy with her. I've held this in for so long, and it finally spilled out today. While talking about colleges with my father, he joked that I should get a degree that pays.
I know it's tough, but some people might just not be in a situation to afford it, but you need like a caretaker, like, to help. You need, like, that's such a must. That's something that helps so much with Jordan's brother, bro. Having like a caretaker to take some of the load off for like half of the day, bro. So the parents could, one, work, and two, be there for the other kids as well. You feel me?
As well, so when they're gone, I can take care of my sister. I don't know why, but this caused me to break down. I cried and screamed about how it always about her. I'm nothing more than a caretaker to them. That they always make it about her, and that I'm expected to be her slave for the rest of my life. I've locked myself in my room since then, and my parents have not come to check on me. Am I the asshole here? Edit, update kinda. Wow, thank you for all the support and love that you guys have given me.
What's your opinion on that? What's your thoughts on that? Whoa, that's the real shit. These are perfect, legitimate, understandable feelings. You have done nothing to sign up for taking care of another human being. It's not like she's your kid, and what's wrong with your dad to joke about, because it's something that he probably is. Damn. Take a hike. Yo, do a poll. What's your thoughts on this? Is he an asshole, yes or no? Is he the asshole, yes or no, bro? Yeah, blowing up about it sucks, but these things happen. There's no reason for the original poster to feel bad about it, despite what the original may have built up. Facts. And after that, you're probably feeling shitty about yourself blowing up, because at the end of the day, it is your sibling with autism, so it's a fuck the situation, but damn, you're valid to feel the way that you feel, bro. It's just hard. That shit's just tough. That shit tough, bro. Play this while we listen to stories. What's this, Barnes? What's this? What the fuck is this? Piece of shit. Mark that nigga. Get it. ran out of mouse space. Is that a gun? I need health. How I get health? Nigga, that was tutorial? What the? Wait. Mute it? Oh, so I'm supposed to mute this shit and play again? Ooh, this is gonna be comp. For future references. This is comp. But I'm not crazy ADHD. Like I'm the type of nigga I'll be too focused on the game. I'm a like ignore whatever the fuck the person is talking to me about. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, if I hear a story and I'm doing some other shit, I'ma get too distracted and be like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? I'll be like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the hell is this one, Gio? Am I the asshole for wanting to go to the funeral of a girl that I helped get addicted to drugs? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I never expected this post to reach the popularity.
Oh, no, you good, gang. We're on to different things. We feel you, gang. We're on that one no more. We're not on that one no more, gang. We on new shit. We on new shit, bro. Okay, and
I'm 26 and clean from heroin for 3 years. I was also a piece of shit and used to deal for a while. I managed to get with a beautiful girl named Marcy when I first started getting into the thick of things. Marcy. She knew who I...
Is Marcy L or W names? I don't know, bro. And why'd you name drop the dead bitch? Why you name drop the bitch? What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm fucking some shit. Her name Marcy. I'm supposed to say Marcy. I don't know, bro. Marcy. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about a girl with the name Marcy. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about if I met a girl named Marcy. Not her. R.I.P. Marcy. Not her, bro. I'm not talking about her, bro. Stop. Don't do that. It's about the name Marcy.
But she said she loved me. I will regret this for the rest of my life. But I was the person who shot up Marcy for the first time. After that, there was no stopping her. She stuck around with me, probably because I was her D-lam more than anything. But then I got clean and never saw her again for a long time.
What the fuck?
A year ago she reached out to me on Facebook and told me that she had been clean for a few months and she said that she didn't hate me for what happened and she hoped I was still clean.
Cool.
Last week I got a call from my sister who told me that she saw on Facebook that Marcy had died and there was a funeral service this upcoming Thursday. I immediately just burst into tears because I hoped that this would never happen and I feel so much guilt over it. I want to go to the funeral service for her but I'm afraid that my presence would be unwanted. At the most I would just slip in the back, pay my respects and leave. I need to do this for myself. Hater for wanting to go.
I'm not gonna lie. Is he an asshole for wanting to go? No. But should he go? Especially if all her parents, like let's say all her family knows it's because of him and shit. I just wouldn't go because I don't want her family to like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So the difference between wanting and actually going. Yeah. Facts. You're not the asshole for wanting to go. What does this mean? What is this? What do you new gen niggas mean by what is YW belt to ass? You want belt to ass if you did go. Oh, you would be the asshole if you did go. If her family is aware that it was you that started her path, yeah, you just shouldn't go, chat. You shouldn't go. Not an asshole for wanting, but if you end up doing and saying like fuck her family feelings, yeah, kind of selfish. You feel me? Wait, am I the asshole for punishing my son after he said something racist? Hold on, hold on. I saw some comp in there. Depends on the racism. I'm playing. No racism is good, chat.
About a week ago, my 39F family ordered Chinese food for delivery. When the delivery driver came to the door,
What the fuck is 39F? What do you mean by 39F? My 39F family. Oh. Yo, damn, I don't know. I didn't know niggas type like that.
daughter, 16F, was taking the cat upstairs to put in her room because he always tries to eat the food. My son, 13M, loudly says, "Make sure to hide the cat from the Chinese guy." As I am at the door getting the food from the Chinese delivery driver, he very obviously heard what my son said and was upset by it. I quickly apologized and took the food. I told my son that racist jokes were completely unacceptable and very wrong, and he refused to admit that he was in the wrong. So, later that night I forced my son to write a sincere apology to the delivery driver. His name was on the receipt, as well as write a one-page paper on Chinese culture and a one-page paper on why racism is perpetuated by racist jokes and stereotypes. Then the next day I took him to the restaurant and had him read his apology aloud to the delivery driver as well as give him the papers he wrote. The driver was very appreciative of the apology and thanked me for making...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that makes him an asshole. For parenting like that.
My son do it. He then told my son about multiple instances where he...
I deadass don't think that... I know people be like, yo, this is just jokes. I don't think that's some asshole shit. That's actually W parenting. That's W parenting. Yo! I promise you that's W parenting. Niggas gonna remember that shit. Good. Good shit. Good shit. No cap. That's good shit. I'm not gonna lie. That's good parenting.
Had faced racist comments and attacks from people while he was a delivery driver. That night my husband, 43M, and I got into an argument about me making our son do this. He told...
You think that's Yo. If you letting your 13-year-old shit do racist jokes, bro, like, yo, you can't... Come on, bro. They're not old enough to really decipher between joke and what's actually like a stereotype. Like, I don't think... Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, any racist jokes I did, my parents did not hear that shit. But if my mom would have heard some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's over with, nigga. I kept my shit in silence on them Call of Duty lobbies, nigga. I was going crazy. Nigga, yes, niggas would call me hard R's and some more shit. I was going so stupid. I had to fight fire with fire back then. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was fighting fire with all type of fire.
Told me that it was embarrassing for our son to have to do the apology and that the punishment didn't fit the crime. I told him that it was much more embarrassing for the driver to have to face that kind of racism and racists.
Read, you fucking retard. You pissed me off so bad. What happened? Read the last paragraph. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on now. Let's lock in, chat.
The punishment didn't fit the crime. I told him that 43M. And I got into an argument about me making our son do this. He told me that it was embarrassing for our son to have to do the apology and that the punishment didn't fit the crime. I told him that it was much more embarrassing for the driver to have to face that kind of racism and racist stereotypes and that our son would get over the embarrassment. I do not condone any kind of hateful thinking in my house. And the fact that my son said that embarrassed me as well. My husband told me that it was just a joke and it wasn't that big of a deal. I feel like I might have overreacted some, but I think it's important to help my son understand how what he said was wrong and hurtful.
Yo, Pops, shut the fuck up. He literally said that shit and the Chinese nigga heard him, nigga. Are you crazy? Not only did you say some shit, literally the person you talking about heard the shit, nigga. What the fuck? Imagine you, hell no, yo, L Dad, W Mama, bro. W Mama, L Dad. What the fuck, nigga? Pops is the asshole. Mama's not the asshole. W Mama, L Daddy. You feel me? W Mama, L Daddy. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. Not the asshole, so your husband is cool with racism? Let that sink in. Some things are worth fighting about. This is one of those. Yo, holy fuck. Damn, that's interesting. That's actually fucking interesting, bro. For getting up from my chair in the middle of a Christmas dinner. What the fuck? Am I the asshole for getting up from my chair in the middle of Christmas dinner and shouting, "Shut the fuck up" about my body in response to my husband's observation? What? Wait, what? What the fuck going on in this household, bruh? What the fuck going on in this household?
So, ever since I had my son months ago, my husband has started making indirect comments about my body.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a big no-no, chat. Bro, your wife get pregnant, bro. If she fall off a little bit, bro. If she fall off, bro. Bro, that shit is because of you and your seed and your son, nigga. Or daughter. You feel me? You shut the fuck up by that whole body. Don't you? That's so crazy. I couldn't even fucking. What the fuck? Yo, that's actually crazy though. No, like that's actually crazy, bro. You start making comments about your. What? The fuck?
He never says any hurtful words, but I find his observations, as he calls it, hurtful. For
Like
example,
what?
he'd see me wearing an old top and say, "Oh, that top used to look good on you, but not anymore though."
Nah, bro. Nah, that's dickhead. Nah, he's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. Nah, he's a dickhead. He's actually a dickhead, bro. Is that not dickhead shit? Is that not dickhead shit, bro?
Or when he looks at my waist and says, "Wow, didn't know your waist could get this wide." Basically passive stuff that I tried to ignore till it extended to friends and family. FYI, this went on for months and months.
Man, if her hips get a little, what's wrong with it? You know, what the fuck? So she got more thick is what you saying. You afraid of a little thickness? The fuck? Nigga scared of a little thickness. Could it be me?
And months. We went to Christmas celebration at his family's home. My son complimented my floral maxi dress and my husband said, "I agree, it looks nice on you. Though I have to admit that your waist could get smaller than this." Awkward silence.
There's no way. There's no way. I can't. Nah, no way that happened. There's no way that happened. There's no way that. Wait, hold on. I gotta ask. No. Is this not crazy? You know who's someone that's cutthroat? Jeremy. Oh, he's not in here no more. Hold on. Let me ask Lib. Lib.
What's up?
Do you like fat girls?
You said what?
Do you like fat bitches?
Fat bitches?
Yeah.
No.
So let's say your wife gives birth to your kid and she gets fat.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
We gonna hit the gym together.
Bet. Say that. That's good answers. That's good answers. That's not bad answers. You feel me? He didn't just send her off to the gym. We gonna improve each other. That's good answers. Severoni,
Hello?
you like fat bitches?
Yeah, you don't fuck with the tortas, my nigga.
I forgot you Mexican. My fault, gang. I ain't even.
I'm not even.
Midas, I know you're sharing your screen, but Midas,
Stop.
you like fat bitches?
No. What do you mean?
Let's say your wife got pregnant with your jit and she got fat. What you doing? What you saying?
I mean, it's my wife. I don't know. What do you mean? What am I saying?
Okay, thank you. Okay, I was just making sure because.
What
Okay,
the fuck?
what do you think? Okay, I have a question though. I low-key wanted to ask. I just started like a little bitch. I wanted to ask Jeremy. What do you think Jeremy would say?
No, Jeremy, if it's his wife, he not.
Oh no, that nigga Jeremy cutthroat, bro. That
Jeremy
nigga
is cutthroat, bro.
That nigga Jeremy be like,
Jeremy would be like, lock in.
he'd be like, lock in. Like he was saying like little shit like lock in, nigga. Jeremy cutthroat, because we're reading Am I the Asshole thread. And then this girl is saying my husband's making like little slick comments about me being fat now ever since I gave birth.
Slick comments is mean, bro.
Slick comments is crazy, right?
She was pregnant, you said?
Yeah, bro, she gave birth.
Bro, that's insane.
That's
bro.
crazy,
That's
nigga.
insane.
Fuck
That's
no.
insane.
All right, chat. See, chat, bro. You the asshole if you do this anyway. I don't give a fuck. Jeremy, you an asshole. I know you do this shit, nigga.
Silence took over. I was absolutely fuming and this was my last straw. So I got up from my chair in the middle of dinner and shouted at the top of my lungs, shut the fuck up about my body. He was absolutely speechless as his family stared while some others tried to get me to calm down, but situation got more tense and dinner ended up being cut short and my husband storming off to his friend's place to spend the night upon leaving a very nasty text saying I embarrassed him and made a scene over an observation he made. He called me childish and told me to get therapy for my insecurities instead of verbally abusing him and scaring his family. Now I feel like an absolute
Yo, that nigga's a prick. That nigga is a little shithead, my nigga. That nigga has been beating you down. No. Those type of motherfuckers, they honestly, like, if you can't see what you've been doing and how these little slick comments pushed your wife over the edge, there's something wrong with you, my nigga. You gotta watch out for motherfuckers like that, bro. There's signs, bro. I'm telling you, them like, yo, what's up? How you gonna tell yo what the fuck? Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. And wifey, you shouldn't even have let that slide the first time. The first time he said some shit, clock that nigga T. Clock that. Don't even let it get to a build-up where, you feel me? Or a situation like this happen. Clock that nigga T the first time he brought that shit up. I think the last thing your husband really wants is for you to get therapy. If you do, you discover that he is an emotionally abusive bully. Facts! Yo, I like this comment. Why can't I thumbs it up? Yo, this is a him comment. Oh my God, facts! Bro, you go to your therapist, you're not going back to your husband. If you go to a therapist, you have relationship problems, bro. Because you're going to unlock a whole bunch of shit that you probably don't peep from your fucking husband. Because if he doing shit like that, there's probably a bunch of other little slick shit that you don't even peep for. I'm going to keep it a bean, shutty. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what the fuck is this? This is something we can relate to, chat. Am I the asshole for wanting my girlfriend to tell her subscribers about me? Interesting. Hold on now. I ain't gonna say too much, cause I ain't about to air nobody business. But subscribers, a lot of girls don't tell their viewers that they have boyfriends. I'm not gonna lie, cause if they do, they're afraid they're gonna lose their little simps. You know what I'm saying? That's how it work on this little on this internet shit. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. That's how that shit work, nigga. They're afraid they're going to lose your little Oilers and shit. And you know what's crazy? It be facts. These Twitch streamer girls, these Instagram girls come out with a boyfriend. They getting unfollowed by a bunch of niggas. They getting fucking death threats by their biggest supporters and shit. Bro, anytime I play a game with a girl, they literally text me and tell me, yo, one of my top mods, yo, one of my top gifters, yo, somebody loyal in my chat literally DM me about you, asking if you would. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Y'all niggas is weird, nigga. Y'all niggas is weird!
So I started dating my girlfriend around a year ago. We're both 23. I just started a job recently and my girlfriend does YouTube full-time as her job. I won't say too much, but she has around 1.5 million subscribers and she plays games on her channel. Her income mostly depends on how many views she gets and how many people donate money when she streams. So the other day she was talking about a
5 years ago, go back to 2020, search up how many 23-year-old girls have 1.5 million subscribers in 2020.
creepy guy in her comments begging her on a date and I jokingly said, well, did you tell him that you'll sick your boyfriend on him? She sort of laughed and said, no, my YouTube personality always remains single. I had never heard this before, so after asking her about it I basically learned that her entire following doesn't know she has a boyfriend and she's never even mentioned me. Now, I know this isn't a matter of privacy because she's talked about her friends in detail on her channel before. Honestly, I'm a little offended. I didn't know she was doing this and thought that her subscribers were at least aware of me. We got into an argument about it and while I know she makes her money from this, I feel like she hid from me that her internet personality is always single. Hate her for wanting her to tell her subscribers. Edit.
I wouldn't care.
So we
You
had a
wouldn't care,
discussion
Cat?
about it. I told her it bothered me that she hadn't told me about
Bro,
this
lame as
earlier,
fuck.
and she admitted she had kept it hush for a while.
So if you have a girlfriend, right? You have a girlfriend. She's some fine shit, Chad. She's some fine shit. She the finest of shits, bro. All these gooner ass niggas gassing her, you know what I'm saying? They thinking she's single, you know what I'm saying? Your name comes up, she hides it. She ducks everything about you, bro. She can't like none of your pictures, none of that. Are you gonna feel away or you don't care? Niggas ain't playing his role right. I wouldn't care. I feel like a lot of y'all saying that, but every time I see situations like that, niggas be caring, bro. Niggas dead be caring, bro. I wouldn't care. Cause shit, that means I don't gotta do the same shit either, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a shit, nigga. I wouldn't give no fuck. What is he talking about? But, exactly. Nigga said exactly. No, chill. It's what, yo, watch your mouth. Niggas do be caring, bro. I ain't know Reddit had cool little threads like this, bro. It's honestly a business decision. I guarantee you, if she tells she had a boyfriend, she'll lose subscribers. Yo, why do y'all do that though? Some of you niggas is weird. Do you watch these bitches thinking you have a chance to get with them one day? You will never get with them, bro. Like I'm honestly interested. Why do niggas do that? They find out a girl got a nigga. They unsubscribe. They stop gifting. All that shit. Why? And I know there's some of you freak ass niggas in my chat. Come on, be honest with me. Be honest with me. That girl streamer chat that you be subbing, typing. Do you think you're gonna bag her one day, bro? I'm 3 likes away. I watch you for that reason. Relatability, both lonely. What do you mean both lonely? You are the lonely one, not her, nigga. She's getting fucked. Yo, that Instagram model that you fucking like and all that streamer girl that you're typing in all her chats, gift her, she's getting fucked, nigga. Fucked. You have no chance ever. She's biting the sheets, grabbing him, moaning, screaming, creaming, squirting. You will never have a chance. You are not that guy. You feel me? Get it through your brain, bro. Like, do y'all think y'all, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Y'all niggas really be tight when you find out these little girls got like little boyfriends and shit. Whoa, I like this one. This is some shit that happened to us, chat. To me. Oh, this is a fat one. Am I the asshole for choosing my dog over my wife? Hell no. Shit. Hell no, you not. Shit. Hell no. Best believe. Creed propaganda. Yo.
2 years ago, my 24F wife, 33F, and I decided we might get a dog. This was my wife's first pet that
Oh, okay. All right. I see the little situation they got going on. Okay, that's calm. Y'all calm. I fuck with that shit. Y'all calm.
a cat. I met a super sweet pit at a local shelter and called my wife. She met him and agreed that he was sweet, and asked me if I could handle him and make sure he behaved. I've always trained my own dogs, and agreed that I could. We brought him home the next day. I was responsible for his feeding, walks, and training, as I was freelancing at the time. One day my wife came home to find him on the couch with me, and was very upset. He was not allowed on the furniture. She'd not said anything about it, and I'd never cared. But she did. So I agreed. Wife started to dislike the dog. She said he smelled. I thought he was fine. He licked her. We drained that out. And he ran in the house while playing. I tried explaining that she had to adjust her expectations, but she retorted that he was her first dog, so how could she have known? Good point, I thought. So I agreed to work on it.
Okay.
Dog and I are very bonded. Wife complains that he's my dog. I tell her that's because I interact with him most. She was frustrated and said I had steamrolled my way into having a dog because I wanted one. I agreed that I had really wanted a dog and thought to myself maybe I had been dragging her along for the ride when we picked him. But she said yes. I pointed this out and she said I made her feel as though she couldn't stay number. Wife's resentment for dog grows. I think she's being very unfair and spend longer with him to give him the people time he deserves. That's the final straw for my wife. I tell her she's acting jealous and she loses it. She's very
okay.
unhappy about having this dog. She says every day with him is constant stress for her. It's been stressful for me too. Feeling all that resentment from her. She tells me to choose. Does the dog go or do I make her live with the stress? I love my wife and I can see how much this hurts her. I can't deny that she's in real discomfort. But I can't agree with reharming my dog. I tell her the honest truth. If I am forced to rehome this dog, and it feels like force, then I will resent her too much for this relationship to work. He means that much and I'm not willing to compromise. I have chosen her discomfort over my own happiness. But she tells me, rather caustically, that she gets it. Tonight, 2 years later, it came to a head. She asked me if I feel remorse for the choice I've made. I tell her that seeing her unhappy makes me unhappy, because I chose this path. She says that's guilt, not remorse. I can't really tell the difference, to be honest with you. I tell her I wouldn't make the other choice, even now. And I've made my peace with that. She tells me that being calm in the face of her pain means I don't care about her. I think I do. I want to believe that I do. But I still won't give up my dog.
Okay. So one, I feel like this is a situation that happened with a girlfriend. Cause how the fuck are you marrying someone that don't like no fucking dogs or cat, nigga? Like what the fuck, nigga? Like that's one of them prerequisites I gotta know before, you feel me? When I get to know you and the girlfriend say like, do you fuck with animals? Cause I got fucking dogs. You gonna have to deal with them. You can't? Okay, we ain't gonna let it get that far, my nigga. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But damn, that's your wife. We talking ring, like. You did the whole 9 yards. Y'all got divorced? Or, not divorced, but maybe y'all just split. I don't know. Chat, how y'all feel, bro? Over a month. It's 2 women, by the way. Yo, why you said it like that? Wife getting jealous over a dog. How y'all feel about this shit? I'm not gonna lie. If you are my wife and you have to make me choose between my dog and us, after you said yes and making me think it was okay, even though you said you did it because you thought you didn't have it, whatever the case may be, I don't know, bro. I don't know, gang. You put me in a fuck. If you have to put me in a situation like that, I ain't gonna lie, she ain't no asshole. You not the asshole. You're not the asshole. She said yes and then turned it on you in the future. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck if she thought it was more than she can handle. Nope. It's a sticky situation, but I'm more like 55% she not the asshole. Like 55%. She not the asshole, bro. I'm leaning towards nah because you both agreed to get the dog. Facts. But your wife learned that she's not a dog lover. That's not her fault, nor is yours. See, that's the fucked up situation, bro. That's a sticky situation, gang. But I don't think she the asshole, for real. I don't. Wife always comes first. If you putting me in a fucked up situation like that, I don't know, bro. Wife always comes first. That's true to an extent, I feel like. It to an extent, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm back. He said it again, chat. He said it again. He said it again. He just said I'm back. You see it? I know you seen it. I know y'all just seen that shit, nigga. This was fun little segments, bro. This was fun. I like that Reddit shit. If there's more Reddit shit like that, hit Gio up. Gio the plug for everything, bro. He gonna let me know everything y'all talking about. Daughter or dog? Whoa. Daughter, but whoa, chill. But like I'm in a situation where I'm not gonna have to choose, and if I do have to choose, that dog gonna be very close to me, nearby, that I can visit him every day. I don't give a fuck.